You know what it is.
What's poppin'? We back.
What up, though?
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You know you like that. I'm sorry.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? My name is Bishop Brigante. This is my co-defendant.
Yo, Wavy, Davy, the guard in the crib. You already know what it is.
Wow, already a super pause statement.
Yo, Rain.
You gotta do
See
that,
a
bro.
message. Hit me. Yo, I grew up with Rain.
Nah, I know, but he said plug me? That's flagrant.
Yo, come on. Yo, Rain, hit me on Instagram in my
He's gonna kill
DM.
me for that one. Yo,
I got you.
so we're back in full effect. Organized culture, organizing the culture one episode at a time. Lots of things have happened. Lots of things to talk about.
All right, so real quick, we got a special guest on the show today, Bishop. We telling them halfway through the show, or we telling them now who's coming?
Well, I mean, we can tell them now. We got two special guests on the show. One in the field correspondent, Yusuf from Light Skin TV's on the show. Salute.
Reporting live from Midnight Madness in RBE. You
know what I'm saying? Straight to it. And we also have the incredible Frack is on the show.
Yo, Frack been on the street. He's been getting crazy.
Just battled Danny Meyers at the Rapoff event. He's on his way to battling Gichi Gotti.
Right.
At the, I can't remember what the name is of the other event. The Barstools event. Roan versus Real Deal.
Yeah, the nicest. It's called the nicest.
Is that the nicest? Yeah, the nicest. That's coming up. And, yeah, so that's what we got. So lots of things to talk about. Bill collected 100,000. Got to talk about that.
Let's talk about that real quick. So just to recap real quick, this weekend was RBE's straight to it. They did 17 battles, no live stream, no pay-per-view, just to immediately come out to YouTube, right? Everybody showed up. Everybody performed. That's one. Then you had the wrap-off event from Ilmac and Pass. So right after Pass and Bill Collector got off that stage for 100K, Pass turned around, got up with Ilmac, and they threw the wrap-off battle, which had Big K versus Jada Nightwing, Danny Meyers versus Frack, Soros versus Lou Cypher, and it's supposed to be RX versus First Lady Flames, but First Lady Flames didn't make it out to that. Right?
Okay.
And we got the nicest coming up with Barstool Sports. Y'all know Roan works for Barstool Sports. We're going to go down that later. And the big thing we got is Kings versus Queens 3. They just announced the full roster. So we weren't here last week due to technical difficulty. My bad. But yeah, we back this week. We taking Meyers down.
All of them.
ETX coming up soon. But yo, so there's a lot of battle rap bloggers out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that if you go to every event, you show up, you see them come out to every damn event. One of the most consistent personalities and good brothers that I've seen at every event over the past, I don't know how many years, is my boy Yusuf from Light Skin TV.
Let's bring him on.
He's right there in the cut. He's right there in the cut. So I was just giving the brother his flowers before he come on. He watches every single battle, can give you a detailed breakdown, and we might need to use him a little bit more going forward. So let's bring the he's DJing right now. Let's bring him on. He in the middle of a set. Let's bring him on.
Is he in the middle of a set right
now? What's popping, bro?
Yusuf, what's going on?
What's going on? DJ Super God, aka Light Skin U of Light Skin Television Reporting. Fellas, what's going on?
Let's go.
Hold on. Do you want, for everybody out there in the battle rap metaverse, do you want them? Do you want them to call you by your DJ name?
It depends on what I'm doing at the time.
Name.
So it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm cutting and scratching, blending, mixing, battling the motherfucker on some real turntables, I'm DJ Super God. If I'm interviewing you at the time, you an MC about the battle or just got done battling, I'm Light Skin or Light Skin U, and my brand is Light Skin Television.
All right. So for this interview, you're Light Skin U.
I'll be Light Skin U.
Let's go with light
So I'm
skin
about to
you.
say he might be DJ
I'm
light
sorry,
skin.
I'm DJ
He doing
Super
both.
Guy.
So
I'm like,
so first of all, man, we
You
had
went to both events, right?
both. I got 3.5 hours sleep all weekend.
yo, bro. I was not doing that, and when I found out, I didn't find out till like 5 minutes before 11 that RBE started at 11 a.m. and I was
Yeah.
halfway across Georgia doing some stuff, so I couldn't make it. But we gonna get into the nitty gritty. So Saturday was Midnight Madness.
Friday.
There was some return to some MCs.
Friday.
How many battles went down?
It was Friday, Midnight Madness, Friday
Okay.
night.
My bad, Friday.
It was supposed to start at 9:30. I think I pulled up around close to 10. I did a YouTube live. Uncle Rob was just pulling up. The whole Hip Hop is Real team, the East Coast team, they was in the house. But there wasn't too many MCs there yet. Maybe about 10:45, 10:30, Surf said it'll start a little bit after 11. He sent everybody a text, letting them know, you know what I mean, it's going to start later. But we was right there. It wasn't many people there anyway. I think the caterers was late. It wasn't on Surf and them, wasn't on Midnight Madness. It was in Forest Park, Georgia, out in the country. You know what I mean? In some dark little area, same place they had it the last time when they was in Georgia for the first event. And the people that was running the joint, they was late. So we're not going to put that on Midnight Madness. So they wanted everything to be perfect for the crowd that was going to attend. So in actuality, Surf and Jackboy Maine started letting people in the door around 12:05, a little bit after midnight. So it was a legitimate Midnight Madness.
Yeah.
Right around midnight. I think the first battle might have went down about 12:20. That was Monty of Cave Gang versus Carolina Nightmare. Carolina Nightmare kind of sounds like Battle Truth when he's rapping, but when he's talking, his lisp isn't so heavy. But when he's rapping, it's almost hilarious. You know, for people who wasn't privy to see him in the past, to see him in previous battles, they was kind of clowning and laughing in the top of the first. Like, who's this cat? You know what I mean? What's up with the list? But it kind of worked towards his advantage because he was comedic. He was intellectual at the same time, and he had us rolling. He had us laughing, and he was talking to Monty like a little boy. Anyone's not familiar with Monty from Cave Gang, he started on Gates of the Garden at 17 years old, right before the pandemic started.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout the pandemic, he's been undefeated. I saw him have a questionable close loss, his first loss, I believe, in Miami, South Beach, Miami, on Art of War, Don Marino's league a couple months ago. But besides that, the boy been stellar. I don't like calling him a boy. The young man been stellar. I think he just hit 20 or about to hit 20. And people were familiar with Monty, and a lot of people were not familiar with Carolina Nightmare. And the money was on the floor. To me, it was a close battle, but the personality took your boy over the top. Carolina Nightmare. He won the battle. He took the money.
Yo, so how much money they had on the floor for that one?
I ain't gonna begin to lie, but I believe it was over a G. I'll tell you with the next battle, Surf start getting more generous and throwing more of his own hard-earned money on the floor. But
all right.
I don't know exactly how much, but everyone got more than a G. It was more than a G, right? It wasn't nobody coming home with a few $100s.
Okay.
But winner take all, and they respected that. And I believe that Carolina Nightmare took all that money. Second battle. Now, the second battle, I heard top tiers in the house and well-known rappers and people respected in media talking about that was one of the best battles they ever seen in their life, or that was the greatest battle. You know how everyone says that.
The first battle or the second one that you about to break down?
The second one, I'm sorry, is Wise and KD. Wise from Baltimore and KD from Wise from Baltimore and KD from St. Louis. Everybody know who KD is. So long story short.
Yo, real quick. He's laughing because the comments are going crazy. They talking about
bro,
show us up with them LEDs.
Yo, know the ledge is the funny, bro. Listen, I literally turned around. And I was like, maybe I'll go turn on the air sign. And as soon as I looked, he wrote, Bishop, put your on air sign.
Shout out,
Yo, that is hilarious. Yo, that just made my day, bro. No ledge. That was funny, bro. Sorry about that. Yo, light skin, carry on.
It was Wise. I'm sorry, it was Wise and KD. A lot of people call it one of the greatest battles they've ever seen in their life, which a lot of people think that's cap. I think within the moment you feel like that because Midnight Madness was such a great event and they was just really starting to kick off. But I will say this, to be safe, I talked to a couple people after the battles were over, and they said at least it was one of the top battles so far in 2022, top 5. That much energy. There wasn't a slow spot anywhere in that battle. For 3 rounds, both of them gave everything they got. It was a war. It felt like Midnight Madness in that joint. But I'm sorry, there was 7 judges for each battle. And about 5 of them were well-known battle rappers, and they always keep about 2 of them well-known media, just to be fair and, keep it balanced across the board. But I had Wise edging it. I watched it again last night on the Midnight Madness YouTube channel. Now I got KD edging it. But they gave it to KD. It was like 6 judges to 1. It was, but all of them was talking about Calico. All of them was like, I don't want to judge it anymore. It's unfair. Nobody's a loser, this and that, but you had to choose. But so many people.
I don't like the non-judging shit. Everybody got too comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Folks got too comfortable with nobody winning. I get it. You want to do promo battles forever, but nah, man.
Well,
Bill's character. Going through shit, Bill's character.
KD took it 6 judges to 1 or 5 to 2 or something like that. It was kind of lopsided, but everyone said it was so close. I expected it to be more like a split decision or something, 4 to 3 or, you know what I mean? But that battle was close. It's hard to call. Like I said, it didn't seem like anyone's a winner. From what I understand, Surf was throwing a 2,000 more, 800 more to the loser, just throwing more and more money into the pot. We got up to like multi-thousands of dollars in that battle. You know what I mean? Thrown on the floor. But from what I understand, as gentlemen, them brothers decided right before the decision that they was going to split the shit, but they didn't say it on cam. So they split it at least out in the parking lot.
I like that.
Yeah, but that kind of like takes away from like what it is.
If the battle is that hard, I'm cool with
I'm going to get to that because what you said is key right there because something happened in the next battle. Where
shit.
Surf went ape shit just about that subject you was talking about. So the next battle was Philly Swain versus Bandit Montana from Gates of the Garden.
Okay.
What I understand, Bandit Montana drove 10.5 hours at the last second from his gig in North Jersey to make it down there in time. He made it down there right in time to be the 3rd battle. You know what I mean? And at the time that he got there and Philly Swain got there and they was about to battle, Twerk walks in the building. He comes with his peoples, and I believe within minutes, I might have this wrong, within minutes, either Snake was already got there or Snake wasn't there yet, and he was on his way. At this point, it was like 2 in the morning. And remind you that the doors are supposed to open at 9:30, and they're supposed to get busy around 10:30, 11. So by now, Twerk and Snake should have battled already. But because everything was delayed so much and pushed back time-wise, they was actually both on time, but Twerk walked back out. And at the time, I didn't know what was going on because I'm paying attention to Philly Swain and Bandit Montana. We'll get back to that. Remember I said that.
Yeah.
So Philly Swain, Bandit Montana went at it. Bandit had a choppy round, I believe, in the first. He had a solid performance for 3 rounds, but Philly Swain was fucking stellar. Everyone thought that he would be dated with his bars and a slow flow, boring. He was all that. He was dated, slow flow, but it was like, I can't explain it. It was like a mastery to it. His flow was slower than Cassidy, and his material was on point, but it was just perfect. Every line was hitting, and then he had to say everything twice. It was almost like he was up there for an hour, bro, for all 3 rounds. But it was so crisp, and everyone enjoyed him, and this and that. I think the only good angle that Bandit had on him was his weight loss. You look like you on crack, blah, 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 so forth, so on. But at the end of the battle, I mean, it was a wash. I think all 7 judges had it Philly Swain. But he got in front of the camera was still on. Anderson Burris was the lead cameraman, by the way. And he said right on cam that, hey, I'm doing pretty good in life. I'm talking about Philly Swain. Doing good in life. I'm just paraphrasing. It's never about money for me when I come back to battle rap. this brother, man, I appreciate him driving all the way down here. I'm just going to split my winnings down the middle, thousands of dollars. When I tell you Surf went ape shit, he said, turn the cameras off, so forth, so on. We can't have this in the footage. Anderson, I need you to edit that shit out. That's crazy. Y'all missing the point. I'm not out here throwing my hard-earned money into the pot for y'all to split it. As men, do what the fuck you want when you leave here, but that's disrespectful. I find that very disrespectful. You know what I mean? I believe Swain apologized. Whatever y'all do, do what you do. But this is not the spirit of what we're doing. It's Midnight Madness. Is money on the floor. All this, everyone trying to be kumbaya and split money and shit. Nah, you earned that shit. You came all the way out here and took a risk, you know what I mean? And spent your money basically. You hit a mix.
I agree with Surf on that.
No, I agree with that. Right. And I wouldn't announce that on camera, but I think it's commendable by Swain to do that.
Right.
It's a great thing to do as a man, but in the spirit of competition and a culture that lacks it.
Right. Yeah, like that.
I don't know if he was doing it for accolades or he just wanted to show you how, you know, how pure of a brother he is. But yeah, the camera was still rolling. Like, this is fresh footage. This wasn't after, you know, everything was over. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was kind of a little bit distasteful, but I don't think he meant any harm. I don't think he was.
No. I don't think it was that. I don't think that's a good word for it. I think he was just trying to be. He was just trying to be an honorable guy. You know what I mean? Being right. Cool. He's a cool. So, but I think that.
I'm sorry, because he announced it like, I want everybody to hear this. That's what I didn't like about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait till the cameras are off. Then the people in the house, you know what I mean, told us. But he like wanted it to be heard and seen. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing good in life. I don't really need this money like that. This brother probably needed more than me. And like Bandit was like kind of flinching up, like, yo, you know what I mean, I hope this don't fuck up what we got. You know what I mean? Bandit wanted that money. Like, he's looking like, oh shit, when he seen Surf going off, so forth and so on. But that was that with that battle. Now we have the controversy. Everyone's looking at their phones and showing their phones to each other on Twitter. Everyone's going ape shit, talking about Twerk don't want to battle. He's tired. Y'all don't know what he's been through to get down here, blah, blah, blah. When he showed up, Snake wasn't there. Snake's in breach of said contract. You know what I mean? It's too late to battle. He should have been there, so forth and so on. This is what was floating on Twitter, but it wasn't the facts. So at that point, I think, I don't know what Snake tweeted, but it pissed off Twerk. I believe Surf got up with Twerk and said, yo, if you anywhere near Forest Park, you need to get your ass back here and battle. Fuck all the bullshit. He was like, yo, but it's too late. Ain't they going to close down the venue at 3? And there was cops outside. They wasn't in the parking lot, but they was looking at the place like, yo, they usually close at 3 a.m. People was packing up, taking their food, locking the doors, put us outside, you know what I mean? And they was looking around like, you know, why y'all still around? But in the spirit of Midnight Madness, Surf, Jack Boy, and all them, they was like, yo, this shit's still going down the parking lot. Twerk on his way. Snake don't go nowhere. Tony Bro don't go nowhere. Anwar was there waiting on Twerk. An impromptu battle broke out between AR-16 and Calico. They was playing around. It was a little silly battle. Then it started getting a little bar heavy. Everyone started bringing out their cameras. So they out there in the parking lot. You know what I mean? The weather dipped down in Georgia, got about 38 degrees and shit. And it felt like outside. It felt like 1984 through 1999. You know how we used to do it. Motherfuckers was out there battling, and Twerk comes out of nowhere. It looked like a movie, bro. This motherfucker comes out there with the belt from Stumbles and shit. He got the belt over his shoulder, jumped out the ride, pulled up. Everyone, the circle was already formed from the last cipher, the last battle. He jumped it out, interrupted their battle, and was like, what's up? Come on, I just want to fucking rap. Snake comes up like the gentleman puts his hand out. He's like, man, fuck you, man. I ain't shaking your hand, fuck you. I'm just ready to rap. So like, all right, he's like, let's get right to it. Whatever battery power they had left on the different cameras, Anderson, Burris, and them had, they whipped it out. People had their phones out. Jack Boy Main's like, turn the fucking phones off. We didn't do it for the other 3 battles. Don't let this shit leak. Motherfuckers letting it leak anyway. Right. By the time the battle started, a lot of those judges didn't want to be recycled no more. They came there as fans, you know what I mean? A-War was like, no, I'm not judging another battle. No disrespect. I'm watching this. I'm getting claustrophobic. I'm backing out the cipher. I'm going to watch from the back. They asking other rappers they want to do it. They like, nah, no one wants to be that man to be like, oh, you was, you know what I mean, playing favoritism. So they trying to find fresh new judges. Even the media didn't want to do it. Everybody wants to be a spectator all of a sudden. It got so bad, bill collector threw out my name and shit got quiet and shit got quiet in the motherfucker. No one said yes or no for like 10 seconds. Then they's like, fuck it. They just started appointing people. This rapper standing around, AR-16, anybody standing around that didn't judge yet, that has something to do with battle rap was in the joint all of a sudden. You couldn't have judging no more because Twerk was there. So long story short, Twerk, who started first? Oh, coin toss, Twerk wins, Snake goes first. I felt like Snake, that first is hard. They both was tight. They both was tight in the first, but I have to give it to Snake because all his shit was directly for Twerk, well rehearsed, crisp. You know what I mean? The round was long enough. Twerk, I think a lot of people, as much as they love him, they were just holding their breath that he didn't stumble or it was crisp because he's already upset visibly. He didn't look like he felt like doing a battle, but he wanted to respect, you know what I mean, surfing what they got going on. So he did the first round. It was competitive. I think it was debatable. I leaned towards Snake because it was directly about Twerk. We go into the second round. It gets a little chippy. You know what I mean? Snake spitting his shit. It wasn't his best round, but it was a good, solid round. It was more what happened in the first, but not as intense. At the time, he was getting a little chippy with Twerk. Twerk said, yo, he looked to serve. He said, your man touched me again. I'm going to rock his fucking jaw. I'm just letting you know right now. So I'm like, oh shit, you know.
Hold on. Who said that?
Twerk said that to Surf about Snake. Like Snake wasn't doing nothing too extra. You know, when you rap, you know, you point or you might graze him or bump him a little bit. He might have did that a couple times. Some, you know, shit is real minor, but I think Twerk was already perturbed through everything that was going on anyway. You know what I mean? And Snake was giving him the business. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? So when Snake was bringing it to that level, Twerk just, I don't know. He just looked at Surf and said, I'm going to rock his jaw. I'm just letting you know right now. The battle going to be on the rock his jaw. No one paid it no mind. Snake just kept rapping, but he didn't touch him after that. Gave him his space, blah, blah, blah. Twerk came out, second round, and he gave it to Snake. He gave it to Snake, bro. I had it 1-1 at that point. He gave it to Snake. His shit was just better than Snake in the second round. I mean, Snake had some good shit. I just felt like Twerk shit was better. We go into the third. I got it 1-1. The first 45 seconds of Snake shit, I said, oh shit, this is about to be a sad upset. So upset. You know what I mean? Mind you, Snake ain't touched his belt yet because when Twerk rolled up with the belt around his shoulder, Surf was like, I'll take that. Jack Boy Maine and Surf took the belt. Like, out of fairness, it's still Snake's belt technically on paper, but Snake never really got to touch his belt yet, physically touch it. You know, it went from Twerk's hands to the league leader's hand. So he spit his shit, and then he pulled a big K. It was like, to me, I might be wrong. It felt like a minute 45-second round, and this was with money on the floor. This is not light Snake. It was a short round, admittedly, by Snake.
It was supposed to be 2 minutes, though, right?
Huh?
Why'd you call that a big K?
Because, you know, Big K give you the minimum, man. If it's a 2-minute round, you get a minute 59. You know, Big K ain't going to respect the time. He ain't going to do that 5-6 minute shit. He going to give you that crisp, rapid fire shit, and he out.
Snake should have rapped until they cut him off and had to stop him.
Yeah, because there's money on the floor. Big K can do that because he's paid to do that. And it's a formula that they cost him to his matches. Snake can't do that. You had like 3-minute round here and a 3-minute round there. Why is this like, to me, it felt like less than 2 minutes. I might be wrong, but even he said it was short. He didn't choke. He didn't stumble. Just all he wrote. That's all she wrote. That's all he wrote. You know what I mean? He cut it right there, and everyone's like, you heard the gasp in the room. Like, you had the battle. Like, it was yours. It was yours to lose. Like, you had it at that point. We liked your shit, and then it was like, what the fuck? Twerk is like, you done? Oh, shit. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how long Twerk the round was. It might have been a semester. It might have only been 3 minutes, but it felt like 6 months. That shit was perfect. That was the greatest Twerk round I ever heard. I'm a Twerk fan anyway.
So Twerk would have won the third anyway if Snake didn't stop early.
Yeah,
is that what you're saying?
Maybe. I don't know. Twerk. If Snake would have wrote more, and it was just as fire as the beginning of his top of the third. I don't know how that would have ended. But being that he stopped short, it was like I felt he had the momentum, and then I felt like Twerk just took the round and took the battle at the end. He just took it.
So
he just went ape shit. He went ape shit, lost his mind. The shit was excellent. That's the best Twerk round I've heard in years.
So let me ask you this. Sound like Midnight Madness was crazy. I'm definitely gonna be at the next one. So for the RBE straight to it, due to time constraints, this is what we're gonna do, right? Okay. I'm gonna say the battle. You're gonna give me a quick 10-second recap. Who won each battle? All right. Are we gonna let's start with the 9.
I didn't see the first 4 because they started at 11:25. Got there about 12:45.
Okay, so we're gonna start at the 5th. Witty versus Remedy Loco.
They didn't go in order either. They went by who showed up first. So I didn't see the battle with Sway. I didn't see the Gwitty battle. Just go ahead, name them. Go ahead.
All right, so Floss the Boss versus Payne.
Didn't see it. That went early.
Okay, Bones Brigante versus K Walker.
K Walker.
Wow. Hey, Bones. Stop using my last name, bro. Cut it out. Don't be taking L's using my last name.
Yo, Bones and Bishop had a thing. We thought they might battle for a minute. Bishop looks uninterested right now.
Don't stop using my name, bro.
Bones was good in his comeback, but K Walker's just ready.
Yo, is K Walker's from Philly, right? Is that Will Smith?
He's from North Philly.
Is that Will Smith? Is that the one who's Will Smith's nephew?
I believe so.
That's what's up. Heavy Half and Mr. Mills.
Damn, that was good. But Mills started off slow, and his last 2 rounds was stellar, but it was like too late because Heavy Half had a loud ass 3 rounds. It was crazy. The energy was great. I give it to Heavy Half.
So check this out, right? I really want anyone who knows me knows the type of battles I like, man. I wanted to see this battle so bad. Bonnie Godiva and Robin Rhymes, man.
Bonnie 30, Gentlewoman's 30. And Robin said it too in my interview afterwards. She said Bonnie tried to kill me. It's fucked up. She said I love Bonnie, but she out here trying to kill me on the RB stage. Oh, Robin has some shit though with the fan. I ain't gonna tell you what it said on the fan, but she had some defense while she wasn't rapping. That was unique. I haven't seen that in a while.
So Robin, we haven't seen a lot of Robin battles lately. Did she prove that she can be back in the mix?
Oh yeah, she's fine. She just fake. She had the wrong matchup. She just had a rough ass match. That's Bonnie Godiva, and she hot right now.
So Bishop gonna hate me for this. Bishop gonna hate me for this next one. But Jims and Cicero.
Yo, Sis had the shit that he choked in the 3rd.
Yo, you see what I'm talking about? Yo.
Not only that, we gave him plenty of
time. Stop bitching sissy hoe.
Bro, in the middle of the 3rd, the choke was so long. We was working with him too. Like we wasn't gonna call time. Like, come on, bro.
Was it longer than the choke when he battled me?
About the same.
No.
It's about 30 seconds to 45 seconds.
So what? He fucking choked in you never saw my battle. He choked in my battle for like a half an hour.
Yo, he could have jerseyed out of that and been fine.
Yo, but here's the thing. For those of y'all that don't know,
why is he getting booked?
Cicero is my man.
Now Cicero almost beat Rosenberg Rob, who's super hot. The last battle last month. So we're not doing that. His first 2 rounds was stellar. They was nice.
Wow, you're just giving these trash performances all kinds of passes, huh? He's trash. He's trash. Why are you giving trash excuses?
So hold on. For those of y'all that don't know, like when Cicero first came back and he battled Cortez, like I really try to be a big part of staying in contact with him, making sure he was good. That's my man. I love what he did against Axel and Fight Club, and even he had the legendary street battler status before this era. So I wanted him to do good. He came back, he choked a couple battles, disappeared a little bit. Then they rebooked him against Bishop, and I thought that was going to be the one because Bishop took that mad serious. So Cicero basically choked for so long that Bishop would not get his foot off his neck ever since that day.
Bro, it was debatable up to that point. It was a war.
Hey, hold on, let me clarify something. It's not even, you know what it is? It's like, it's just the fact that he went on so many interviews and just tried to like deflect everything. And he was just a completely different person in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He was all apologetic and shit. You know, fucking just, he was just like on some sucker shit. And then when he got in front of cameras, he was just like, yo, wow, I don't even know him like that. He's a fan of mine. And like, what, bro? I came to kill you, dog. I came to kill you. Anyways, carry on. So how did Jims do? Tell us how Jims did.
Well, Jims had a smooth 3 rounds. You know, Jims used that personality on us, man. He had us laughing. Now I'm gonna tell you, if y'all don't know who Mill is E. Ness' cousin from North Philly. You know, E. Ness from Southwest. He's the I don't like to say cripple. He's the you know.
You basically said it. He's handicapped.
Okay. But he wasn't in a wheelchair this time. He just had the cool ass crutches and shit. And he talked to everybody's battle the whole time. He only come to
damn.
Oh yeah, he was at Grizzle. He was at Grizzle.
He was at Grizzle.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, and Gotti there too. Both of them, there was the energy in the building. Them two motherfuckers would not shut up. It was hilarious. But Mill was like commenting on everybody's shit. He, you know what I mean? One way or another, he don't care if he's from Philly or not. Oh shit, he called your mama. Whoa, you know, just overacting and shit. You know what I mean? But
yo, he's dope.
Your boy had a rebuttal. Jims didn't even know who's signing on or whatever. Jim said something about his crutches. He gonna hit him over the head with the shit was masterful. Then he went to his ex, you know, his regular rhymes and shit. But
hey, bro, when I battled Cicero, and while Cicero was choking, he was like, "I'm gonna get it." He was like, he kept on repeating some lines like, and whatever. Every time he was choking, that same dude was going, "Damn!"
Yeah, yeah, you know.
Like in the background, it was so funny, dog. Every time he was choking.
So let's go to the next one. This is another big money battle that I wanted to see. I heard it was kind of crazy. Chef Trez and Moneybags.
If Moneybags didn't have his rust, that could, I don't like to use the C word too much. Everyone use classic. That could have been a very memorable battle. But Chef Trez did what he does. Moneybags was impressive, but it just wasn't enough. Good battle though.
Okay, was the rebuttals? They hit him with 3 of them things?
I think he hit him with 3 of them things in at least one of them rounds. But yeah, it wasn't easy for Chef Trez, but he won the battle.
Okay, let's go with Big Cannon and Ines.
I left after the first because I had to get an important interview with QB Black Diamond. But Ness was cooking him when I left.
Yeah, the whole buzz is saying that Ines went crazy. Like,
and when I was out there doing the interview, all I heard was roars. Mind you, there wasn't no more than 65, 70 people in the whole joint. All I heard was roars, and I think at that point, that was right after the third intermission, and that's when the Midnight Madness crew crashed the joint, like Jack Boyd, Maine, and Surf, and all them. Gotcha. So there was extra cheers up in the joint.
All right, so let's go into the double speed round. Bully battle, Show Off versus Active.
Show Off did what Show Off do, but Active was not moved by none of that shit. All that the tough guy bully shit, he do the same thing. I thought Active, without many people with him coming all the way from the left coast, I thought Active stood his ground, and it was debatable, but just because Active had everything against him, it wasn't privy to being on RBE. I think I'd edge Active.
Okay, Swave and Moon.
Show Off was good. He was the regular Show Off.
Swave and Moon.
He used pulverized shit too, made us laugh.
Now I know you didn't see Swave and Moon, but I'm gonna tell you what happened in that one. They said it was headed towards classic. It was the old head talk, and Swave stumbled a little bit.
That's what they said.
And they said it wasn't like he just threw the battle, but he messed up. It was on his way to classic.
I tell you what, Moon. I had interviewed him. He was very what's the word I want to use? Humble. He was so humble, like he didn't even win the shit. He wasn't braggadocious and kicking, Swave. They got respect for each other. So it wasn't nothing like that. Yeah.
So 3 more left. You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, Bishop, I'm gonna need after this one that we do next, on the last 2, I'm gonna need your commentary. So first we got Big K versus Reed Dallas.
Big K got Reed. He got him out of there. It was a good one though. Okay. Reed did a great job, but it wasn't an all 3 rounder thing. K stuck to the formula, get in there, get out of there, don't play around with him. Reed was cooking, but 1 round wasn't so good.
K heated back up recently. Now, A Ward versus QB. I would never think in a million years.
I'm standing there on QB side, and I had to drop my head in the 2nd round. That's when A Ward took the momentum in the battle in the 2nd round. You know why? Because QB was proving that she's lyrical. She could do other shit besides being disrespectful. She really wasn't disrespectful the whole battle. She just said some shit to embarrass him, but it wasn't mean, hearted enough. She didn't do what she did in Chrome 23, which I loved anyway, and I know everyone else hated it. But yeah, but to her detriment, A Ward was doing some shit like that. Not crazy, but he was like becoming her, and she tried to get biblical on him, and it was like, I believe he got the edge right there. But 3rd round, QB cleared him. He had too many dry spots.
Oh, she cleared him in the 3rd.
Right now, I'm saying maybe A Ward edged her 2-1, but she told everyone she 30'd them, and you know what I mean? I guess I just got to see that on film. But right now, from standing behind QB, I had to drop my head in the 2nd round in the footage because he was cooking her in the 2nd. But she cooked him in the 3rd. So it's how y'all have the 1st.
Okay.
That's how y'all have the 1st that'll determine, who won the battle. But I'll say debatable at worst. Either way.
Then, Bishop, are you ready for this? I know what happened in this battle. Light Skin U is going to tell you what happened from a first-person point of view. Rosenberg Raw 30'd Ill Will.
30?
Not only did he 30 Ill Will on camera and said, bro, you won every round.
He said that while we standing up there. Now, but before Will went in the building, I said, are you locked in, or can I get a quick 3-minute interview and an exit interview out? He said, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm about to go ahead in this building early. I said, all right. I'm not saying he looked worried, but he didn't look like his playful self before battles. I said, you good? He said, we're going to find out. I didn't read into that at the time, but in hindsight, it was like his energy was like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I can do. I feel like I could be wrong. I love Will. That's my man. I feel like if this was a max out event, he'd have gave 300% more than he did. I just don't feel like he wrote a whole lot. I felt like he just respected ARP, wrote with 3 rounds, get in and out of here.
So it wasn't like, so the way it was being presented was like he did what he usually did, and Rosenberg's turned into Super Saiyan Berg and got him up out of there.
Well, I'm gonna say something. I want to say something. I've been saying for a minute now to put some respect on Rosenberg Raw's name. Now, against Will, I would have been like, I'm gonna lean more towards Will taking that one. But there's something that happened with Raw not too long ago where I think he made a decision and he was like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. I'm about to just go on a tear.
Can I say this?
It sounds like he did.
Can I say this? Before the battle, I interviewed Rosenberg Raw. He said something to the effect, sometimes you got to see it ahead of time. He said, I already see this victory. I already see a 30. He said, this is not what I hope to happen. This is not what I predict to happen. I see it in my mind already. I'm looking at him. I saw him. I guess I'm paraphrasing. Through all the energy, I know I'm going 30 him.
Somebody's right here in the comments. He won by default. I never seen a 30 so light. Talk to me about that.
I'm about to say something. I believe that's the best one.
Auntie Sonya is someone who be at the events and is hiding behind a Liu Kang gif. Who are you, Auntie Sonya? Oh, I'm going crazy like my Auntie Sonya.
So I'd like to. Why are they saying that?
I believe Raw was the best Raw I've seen in his comeback in the last 3 years, and I believe Ill Will. I think he prepared like he would prepare for a small league. That's all I'm saying. That what Ill Will did against a mid-tier or low tier for a lower price in a lower league, that would probably smash that dude. You understand what I'm saying? But on RBE platform, whether it was on Max Out or not, it just wasn't the best Ill Will I've seen. It wasn't a bad Ill Will, but he did choke in the first 5 bars of the first round. He did stumble. I'll say a stumble. He stumbled. Already, he's in default right there. He got behind and never could catch up. That's all I'm really saying. You got behind, you couldn't catch up. Raw got better each round. Raw got better. And Raw third was crazy because he pointed out Jack Boy Maine, like, you motherfuckers is over here. I'm going to make an example out of you right now. Since you crashed the joint, that type shit. Put him on the spot. You know what I mean? But that was a 30 by Raw. He earned the 30. I believe if Ill Will was at his best, Raw might have still edged him. Or vice versa. You just don't never know. But like I said, that was not the best Ill Will. In fact, that was, I don't like to say worse because he wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the Ill Will I know. It wasn't the Ill Will I know.
I'm going to say this, man. Rosenberg deserves a lot of credit because I remember close to the beginning of his career, he took an L against O-Red, right? It was like an obvious, clear L. You remember that?
Yeah.
Then he was battle Big K, URL. He might have got that one, and no one thought he could get it.
Yeah.
Battle A Ward, somewhat recently. People thought he was going to die, survived that joint. Now he here with Will. I never seen somebody like that with everything so stacked against him rise to the occasion. So salute to him. At this point, we got to put respect on his name. He got dubs against some of the biggest names in the culture. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, salute. Plug your shit, boy. Plug your shit. Light Skin TV. You know what I'm saying?
Light Skin Television. Light Skin Television on everything.
Okay.
On everything. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Light Skin Television. Like I said, battle rap reporter, not so much of a blogger. Bloggers in the house. I'm outdoors all across the country, everywhere. I love hip hop more than I love battle rap. So I respect graffiti art, turntablism, you know what I mean? Handspins, windmills, flares, whatever. Wherever they battling, wherever they getting it in hip hop, that's what I'm about. I cover that as strong as I cover this. But you know what I mean? I love battle rap because it's the purest form of hip hop in 2022 and it's from the mud. And I love that shit. There ain't nothing commercial about it. And we make the rules in this motherfucker.
Yo, thank you very much for the recap, bro. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Definitely.
My man, Light Skin U, I'm going to call you this week. Back outside.
All right. Yo. So.
Oh, here we go.
So.
Here we go. We're going to bring him on. We're going to announce it.
Yo, listen. This motherfucker right here.
You got to do your Michael Buffer intro, bro.
Bro, listen, hold on. I'm going to say something right now, all right? This motherfucker said, I made this come show up at the battle with a bulletproof vest. Yo, I don't know how to express this the right way, but I think y'all need to really understand the type of writing that this next guest has been doing, how hilarious it is, how witty it is, how technically incredible it is. Listen, I don't know what to say other than, yo.
Well, let me say something real quick.
This motherfucker is incredible.
Yo, when your man said, bro, you took battle rap and you Christopher Columbus did, I said, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, when he interned our own Team Army member, dog. Yeah, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our guest on the show. He just battled Danny Meyers, and he's about to battle the face of URL in Gichi Gotti. Please welcome none other than Frack. Where's this shit? Frack, what up, man?
Guy was good.
Hey, I appreciate the intro, man. That shit was heartwarming. What's up?
Bro.
It's the lighter skin you. How's everyone doing?
Bro, listen, I don't even know, like bro, I'm trying to find out all the right things to say, but like, you've just been consistently incredible for a long time now, and I know that you had this whole controversy with the Diz battle. I still feel you won the battle. It was very controversial, but you stepped back and you was like, you know what? Let me get on my music shit. Let me promote. You know, you're constantly getting saluted by the most random celebrities ever, and and you're making great music. And now you step, you know, you coming back. You did the rap off with Danny Meyers. Incredible. Walk us through that battle and how you prepared these, you know, very tactical angles against Danny Meyers, because the shit's incredible and it's out. Shout out to Rapoff for that event. The battle's out. Walk us through that battle with Danny Meyers.
Man, yeah, it was dope, man. Yeah, I was kind of like you're saying, I was on my break from battle rap shit, just doing music and skits. But I was feeling an urge to come back. I had that little like sway freestyle where I was like rapping, and I was like, oh shit, I want to fucking rap again, you know, like I kind of got reinvigorated by it. And my album's done now, so I'm just like, I wanted to battle. And you know, after the diss shit, like a bunch of the leagues hit me up, and honestly, just it was on me. Like I just kind of slacked and was like, I'm gonna take a step back. And you know,
Did you slack, or that was a conscious decision? Or looking back on it, do you feel
it was a conscious decision, like for my mental health, and also just for like strategically, I wanted to like not give people my, like I didn't want to battle Diz and then just be super accessible right away. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to have a little bit of like time off to be like, I'm gonna make y'all miss me for a second, see if y'all support me in my other endeavors. And honestly, battle rap fans surprised me, bro. Like people are cynical about battle rap fans, but in this age of content, you know, like they really been supporting my other shit. And I think they more and more in this, like, you know, this era of like everyone's just trying to make different shit and pop off with virality. Like battle rap honestly is a great lane for doing other shit because you have this kind of base of people who want to support you. I
don't never understand why people want to quit battle rap so bad or be like, I'm not a battle rapper. At this, we live in the era of people buying into the person. Cardi B is one of the top rappers in the world because people like her personality. No matter what you do, if you have a personality, if you excel at it, it opens doors for you to be able to do anything else. But continue.
Hold on. Let's before we get into the Danny Meyers battle, though, let's. I know you said for your mental health, but I want to talk about this Diz moment because we never got to talk about it. I want to talk about it because I think that might have been the most technically and perfectly executed moment. How did you even come up with that? Like, what were you thinking? Like, you knew he was going to rip it up. I heard somewhere that you also had a third, right? You had a third piece of paper?
In my shoe, just in case. And he almost slapped the second one out of my hand, too. So I said, I got 30 pages of graphs in this motherfucker. But,
yeah. So, like, okay, so walk us through that.
I mean, the moment was basically thinking about Diz's other battles and also just his social media presence at that time, which, you know, right now it's a lot more like positive. But at that time, it was all about COVID conspiracy theories. So I knew that the COVID subject matter would, you know, kind of press on a little soft spot for him. And just in his other battles, you know, he's being very physical. He needs to command the space. So I was like, I mean, there's no way he's not going to slap it out of my hand, right? And I was like, I felt like I manifested it. I was like, there's no way he's not. And everyone's like, he might not do it, bro. You need a backup plan. So I kind of had a backup plan, but honestly, it would not have been as crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, and then it worked. And the funniest shit, honestly, a little behind the scenes, Caustic and Active battle right before us. And Active like slapped Caustic's like phone out his hand and broke it. And Diz came up to me. Diz came up to me during that. He's like, come on, Active. Like I was telling bro, like, yo, Active, why you doing that, man? Like, come on, like that's the old us. Like I'm more mature. Like we're more mature now. Like I was like, oh fuck, he's not gonna slap the shit out of my hand. He's too mature. Fuck. But then he still did it, man. He still did it. I was like,
wow. But, so after that battle and after everything settles, did you end up having a conversation with Diz and being like, did he salute you for that?
Hey, crazy as shit, bro. He called me and we were like, he was like, he basically called me and was like, yo, man, your music has really been inspiring me. Like, I've been listening to your music and it's been making me want to go back to the studio. Then he showed me this crazy like R&B world song that he wrote that was just fucking beautiful. And I was like damn near, bro. I was like, you should just be a singer, man. Like, this is beautiful. And then so we were cool. And then like 3 months later, when the battle comes out, all of a sudden he goes on like a fuck frack tirade and all that shit. Yeah, I still don't know if he fucks with me, honestly. I think
Hopefully,
I'm
man.
kind of a reminder of like, that whole situation, and I understand it because all the East Coast bloggers that already hated Diz used all that shit to fuel more hatred towards him, and like, I feel like I handled it in a way that was respectful to Diz.
Yeah, I didn't see you like talking shit or nothing like that. I think maybe now Diz gotta respect it because it was very clever, it was witty, and it was funny, and like man, we fucks with Diz, so we know Diz. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gotta fuck with it, bro. The shit was incredibly fucking executed. Dog. I think it was the biggest moment ever executed on him because everybody's trying to do something, but you just executed. So now moving on to Danny Meyers. What's your game plan there?
Yeah, man, it was kind of an unexpected matchup. Ilmac hit me. I've been working on these cartoons with him, and he wanted to do an event to promote that. And he's like, "What about you and Danny?" I was like, "I would have never thought about me and Danny, but like, that's the type of battle." It like Diz and like Thesaurus, which have been my last 3 battles, where it's like you're battling a dude who everyone said everything to. So for me as an angler and creative, that's inspiring for me because like I gotta try and find something new. I gotta find the new angle in the haystack. And that was kind of my whole strategy is like, first round, I'm going to go rap my ass off. Like, it's been a year. I'm going to remind everyone I can rap. Second round, I'm going to take a wild ass angle. Third round, I'm going to take another wild ass angle. And
now look, for those of y'all that don't know, the battle's out on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Search Rapoff, Frack, Danny Myers.
People are sleeping on it. The bootleg got like 20K views because all the bloggers were like, Danny chokes again, blah, blah, blah. So everyone watched the bootleg, but now the battle's out way better. Avocado edited it pristinely, so people had it in your day.
So I saw you say on Twitter today, I think, that you wish Danny like finished all his stuff so y'all could have had a classic. Am I paraphrasing?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. So
that's the worst. It's the worst.
Didn't see the battle. Frack was killing it. Danny had bright moments, and I think it was the third round or second round?
Third.
His third round, he slipped up. He couldn't really remember his material. It was funny because he was like, "Yo, I just battled last week."
Yeah.
But like Frack killed it, and Danny.
Yo, Frack. Yeah, what happened to the dude that you hit with the hat, bro?
I fucking knocked.
You look genuinely concerned.
Yeah, I knocked that dude out, and like, I see. I didn't know I was gonna throw the hats before, but like in the battle, I was like, I'm gonna throw the Danny Myers hat like I usually do, but it was a tent. It wasn't like, so I couldn't fling it up. So in the moment of momentum, I just went straight, hit the brim, hits him in the nose, and then like he goes and passes out on the couch, and everyone's like, oh, he's just fucking around. But then he was down for like 40 seconds, and we're like, is he good? And what Avo told me is that he like it hit the brim of his nose, and I think he was tearing up a little because that shit like hurts a little bit. So he's just waiting till everyone wasn't looking at him, so people wouldn't think he was soft for like crying after I hit him.
Bro, and this was Danny's man's?
I don't know. Danny says in the battle, he's like, you hit
bro, it's the funniest shit ever, dog. Bro, I don't know what it is, bro. Frack has a moment every time he battles, dog.
I hate
Frack,
this shit, bro.
Edit up that moment and put it out.
Bro, every time I battle, bro, since my first battle ever, I feel like D-Rag, you were there, where like this fool blew like a cloud of vape in my face during my round, coma. Then fucking the Diz battle with the graph, fucking every battle I've ever had, there's been some wild shit that happens.
So,
yo, you look so concerned right away. You're like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
I think the only battle you didn't have something weird happen was Bricks, but that battle was so good that it spoke for itself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, let me ask you this. When the hat hits this dude's nose, right? Do you automatically think about like the meme with the slap inside of Sharon's on the side of Sharon's face? Are you like, oh, I'm gonna have to rumble this dude? Like, what's going through your head?
Now he looked genuinely concerned right away. Like he was over there.
I offered my fade right away. I was like, "You could have my fade."
Oh yeah.
He did say that.
He did
But,
say
He
that.
prepared to really
no,
fade if he was with the shits.
he was cool. He wasn't tripping. What I was really thinking about is like, how can I rebuttal this moment without it being corny? So I did like a little Danny Myers impression of what I thought he was gonna say to like defensively stop him from being the first one to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hmm.
So now moving forward, when's the next battle? This weekend?
Yep.
Now you're battling Gichi Gotti. Like, what's going on here? This man.
Is this the same? Now this is for Barstool, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's Barstool. I think it's Roan is pitching a show to Sling TV. So it's like a pilot. It's like for a show. So I think maybe Barstool might be involved on the content side.
Backing it up.
Now this is called The Nicest. Is it a compliment battle? That's what I assumed because it's called The Nicest.
I'm just coming to bar out. I don't know if it's
I smell a contract. I smell an NDA. I smell a contract, bro.
Is this a compliment battle?
It says the nicest.
I'm just coming to bar Gichi's life away, bro. That's all I gotta say.
It says
man.
The Nicest at the top of the flyer, and it looks and the wording looks.
It is, bro. Marvin Quest is on the card. It's a compliment battle, bro.
They're settling. Who's the nicest in Detroit? They're settling, bro.
Direct. I think you just cracked the case, bro. I think this is a compliment card.
Hold on, look at this. We got My versus Saga, Sharon versus
Grudge match.
Compliment card.
Grudge match.
Caustic versus Cali Smooth, Marv versus Quest, Gichi versus Frag. You know, Frag been a blood for years, so Gichi don't take any kindly to that. You know what I'm saying? And Rome versus Real Deal. And if you know anything about Rome and Real Deal, they fought at 5 different grind times. You know what I'm saying? So.
Nah, this is a compliment card. 100%.
I'll let y'all. You can say that. I guess we're gonna see.
Wow, The Nicest. That's a really good concept, and because everybody online is going crazy about Marvin Quest.
Right.
He's saying the Fat Boys break up. Listen, Direct, you just figured it out. And hey, listen, apologies are in order. But we organizing this culture one episode at a time. You know what I'm saying? You can't fool us.
Y'all are like the Da Vinci Code of battle rap.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the logo is smiling. It says The Nicest.
I never even pre, bro. I didn't even pre that.
Brings happiness, bro.
Yeah.
You know what actually happened? The beef is so real that they didn't want to scare sponsors away.
Right.
So they made the logo smile.
See, we're actually trolling people the other way. The sponsors think it's compliments, but we're going to get there and it's like, real
just bloodbath.
Actually, a bare knuckle boxing card. They not rapping. So, yo, Frack, right? So, do us this favor real quick, right? So, you talk about the Rapoff. Y'all make cartoons. Y'all got some crazy cartoons with the voiceovers.
Love it. It's incredible.
Y'all threw a card to promote this. So this event, we see Big K and Jada Nightwing that dropped on YouTube. Big K got kind of me and Bishop were texting about this earlier. Big K got Jay is a very unique battler, and I feel like his presence is
he's dope.
Needed because he's original. You know what I'm saying? But Big K with the Samoan, this
bro. When Big K said your first word was "Ooga chaka, ooga chaka," bro, what the fuck? That might have been the most unorthodox Big K bar I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I never heard him be that funny.
What did he say about the spam?
You big Samoan spam eating some shit like that. Yeah, but
motherfucker.
Bro, when he said your first words was "Ooga chaka, ooga," bro, he said it twice. I was like, what the fuck? That was unorthodox. Big K though, man, he bars the fuck out, bro.
So we got that battle. We got you versus Danny, which we just talked about. What happened in Thesaurus versus Lou Cypher?
It was fire. I think that battle's gonna look way better on playback. Honestly, the energy was a little awkward in the building because Ilmac had this vision of having the Rapoff not look like other battle events and just be the battlers in this screen. Like we bought this big ass expensive screen with Paz and Ilmac found so they could show the cartoons, and they wanted it to look like this kind of futuristic metaverse type shit that matched with the cartoons. But then you saw the battle, and it's like, you know, Thesaurus and Lou Cypher on a stage, and it was just like the energy that battle was meant for the pit. So I feel like they were kind of the guinea pigs, and the energy was a little awkward. So that battle would have been crazier in a pit. I think that battle's still like super fire though. Like I think Lou stumbled a little, but his writing was absurd. Like
that clip I saw was Soros talk about Toodaloo, whatever, and put two.
Yeah, it was a vintage Thesaurus performance. He killed it.
Yeah.
And I think Lou, it probably would have been like a classic if Lou had that, not the stage, but like they were in the pit where their writing could have shined more.
Yo, I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question because I'm gonna give flowers to Thesaurus right now, but I'm wondering, is he the longest running consistent guy from like the earliest years of battle rap? Is he like is he the guy? Like,
I feel like the only person that could have been in the running with him would probably be T-Rex. But T-Rex hasn't been consistent as of late.
No, I'm talking about never stopped. Like Thesaurus, like we're talking Scribble, I mean probably way before that, all the way to now. Has anybody got a fucking resume? Has anybody ever written out Thesaurus' resume?
Now he hasn't been battling as long as Thesaurus, but someone with a consistent resume like DNA got to be toe to toe with Thesaurus as far.
But Thesaurus is like fucking a decade before DNA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
mean, Danny Meyers, like maybe in a month he'll catch up, but like I mean, Thesaurus is like he's got to be the first Hall of Fame ballot. He's been battling forever, and anybody.
You know what? We might need to put this out on social media. Battle rap. Answer us this question: is Thesaurus the most consistent battle rapper of all time? And if not,
and longest
battled longer than him on a high level.
Yeah, I think you got to phrase it who has the longest run, because you could argue that Soros has had a couple patches in his career where he's fucked up a couple battles, but no one has been as relevant in every era of battle rap as him.
Nobody. Nobody.
Good point, Frack.
Nobody.
That's why we got you on the show, Professor Frack's Corner. That need to be a 5.
Soros might need a statue.
I wrote a whole round about it. He invented battle rap.
Yeah,
Columbus did.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like if you really think about it, it's like it's actually insane. He needs a statue.
Yep,
he needs a statue.
I think when people talk about Mount Rushmore, I always am like, why does it have to be a weird ass mountain of a bunch of fucking colonizers? But if it really is Mount Rushmore, like Thesaurus is that. And I always think it's like, if I were to say who it would be Thesaurus, Ilmac, Mook, and Lux, because they were the people who started their fucking eras, and that's what Mount Rushmore was. It was about who really came up with the idea and people based the blueprint off of, you know what I'm saying? And he literally invented the style that, half these people, and even the people that don't seem like people who would, like Twerk was saying, like Thesaurus inspired him,
right?
Like his rhyme patterns and shit like that. So
he also invented the battle rap hop. You know what I'm talking about, right?
The Thesaurus hopped so Twerk could run. You're saying?
Yo, so RX and First Lady Flames.
Wow. Go ahead.
RX and First Lady Flames didn't go down, right, Frank?
Nah, she catted.
Was there a battle happening in his stead or no? Just those two.
What'd you say?
Was there another battle that happened, or was it?
Well,
just
we premiered the cartoon, the Bored Ape versus CryptoPunk, which actually drops next week.
I was about to say I didn't see it yet. So how did it go?
It was tight. It was really dope because the crowd was like, sometimes battle rap crowds, you think, oh, they're going to dip after the battles. And that we had music performances and cartoons and shit. I thought they would be out, you know what I'm saying? But they all stayed and like, we're like, yeah, like reacting like it was a real battle on the screen, which is what Ilmac really wanted. And like, instrument. And bro, B-Dot voices the CryptoPunk. So it's really B-Dot versus Ilmac. I'll give y'all that exclusive. Is B-Dot versus Ilmac is the next cartoon. And like the level of rapping, like I feel like battle rap fans, especially ones who don't know shit about NFTs, some are going to be a little off put, like what the fuck are they talking about? But I think we made it so it's super relevant. Like even if you don't know shit about NFTs, you'll be able to catch like the level of rapping is like hella crazy from on both sides.
That's ill. That's a great It's a great idea by Ilmac. I like him.
Yo, I love the whole Rapoff. I love everything about it, bro. And like with the fridge guys or whatever, like you know what I mean. All the like these things
Ketchup
are.
and mustard and mayonnaise and
It's incredible because it's high level rapping, and we're getting to see it in like it's just like it's the best form. Like it's like an adult cartoon. It's like watching Family Guy. It's like watching any of the classic
And that's what we're trying to do, man. We're trying to make it a show.
and shit like that. I mean, this could be an actual TV show. They gotta they could take these characters and make episodes, and then at the end of the week, they got a battle rap event.
That's
you know
the goal, bro.
So,
That's really the goal. What'd you say?
If you and Ilmac get signed as creators to Cartoon Network, are you abandoning battle rap? Are you going to get that swim bag, or you staying?
That question is actually realistic because Ilmac had a deal. Ilmac had a deal with like a Warner Brothers subsidiary for this cartoon, and he ended up turning it down. The reason being, like, they were taking some of his ownership and the way he wanted to do. And I really respect Ilmac. He's a very picky dude with his baby, and that's why we're doing it as this NFT project, because he can maintain ownership, and battle rap fans and community can feel like they're a part of it, and we're doing it together.
I love it, man. Everybody, listen. Everybody watching, you know what I mean? If you're watching on the playback or if you're watching it live right now, support that. You know what I'm saying? Ilmac has given so much to the culture. All of these incredible battlers that are a part of it, that are writing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Pass is on the team. Thesaurus and Eddie I and a bunch of other Gichi. They've all been involved in the writing process. So we're just hoping, like, honestly, the goal, bro, is like having like every battle rapper, every top tier have like their own character, and like they can operate in a way where it's like even bloggers like y'all, like Jay Black, like having people like talk about the battles as different condiments and animals, and basically just have this revolving world where battle rappers are making their own content for this cartoon, and all it's like getting cartoonified.
Bro, you need to bring me in as Nutella. I need that Nutella bag. You heard?
Y'all are Nutella and white chocolates or something like that.
Cashew butter. Bishop will take cashew butter. You know what I'm saying?
What? I want to be a shiny onion.
A yellow onion? A yellow one or a white one, bro?
I don't know. White one.
Yo.
Everybody sees a reflection in me. You can take that fucking mirror down. You know? Terrible, right? Terrible.
Fred,
terrible.
You, in your battle with Danny, I feel like you said something about...
He said I made Diz show up to a battle in a bulletproof vest.
That was
Fire.
You said something about doing a 50K tournament, and like you made 50K by not being in battle rap or something.
Yeah, he did say that.
Break that down, Frag. Are you doing those numbers, Frag? Is you charting on iTunes?
I was waiting for the lyrical accountants to come check my pockets real quick.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm here.
Of course, it's direct.
I heard that. I said, my man Frank making middle class salary off the music. He don't need to do no tournament.
Hey, the music. Honestly, I dropped that album after the Diz controversy, and like that whole controversy feeding into the music, it definitely helped the album do well. And you know, I had a deal with Empire at the time, so it was like I got some bags off that, but definitely that wasn't what I was referring to alone. Like, I'm not doing 50K off music quite yet. I'm still getting there.
Yo,
but really, a lot of it was
you should have said it wasn't 50K. It was better.
Yeah,
the IRS watching, so I can't tell you what it was. Just know I'm getting bags.
It's the chicken, man. They call me Mr. Chicken.
Yeah.
But really, most of it, bro, is just off like these other lanes I've been finding, whether it be skits and cartoons. And like before we came together for this Rapoff shit, me, Ilmac, and Pass got hired to do these political cartoons to like basically the goal was putting money to make sure Trump wasn't elected. So that was us. Y'all can thank us later. But yeah, we did a bunch of cartoons for that, and we made a good bag off that, and we started, that gave us some of the relationships to start pitching that show to other networks.
I really hope to see this on TV, or the NFT route does well. I'm looking
And
forward
those
to
things aren't mutually exclusive, Bishop. Like the hope it would be that the NFT funds it, and then we can we can do whatever we want, and we could
Right.
pitch it to a network. But now we have control of the content. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's the best part about it. That's what I'm really rooting for you guys tenfold, man. I want to see that just blossom into more greatness because so many people from all walks of life love those segments and the battles. The Nems and Method Man, incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
And
just
battle rap,
so intelligent and witty.
and battle rap, bro, is like to me, it's like the most viral thing because it's two ideas opposed to each other. You know, that's why
Right.
Epic Rap Battles of History does all these numbers and shit because it's just like two ideas opposed to each other. But in our culture, what I love about battle rap, we have all these inside jokes. You got to know the lore. You got to know the story.
Right.
There's a big barrier of entry. But if it's ketchup and mustard or just some grudge match that no one's ever, that everyone knows about, like there's no barrier of entry. And, everyone from your mom, your grandma, but also
Yeah.
the people who love bars, it's also the highest level of rapping and the most authentic, writers on it.
Right.
So it's feeding both worlds. You know what I'm saying?
It's perfect. It's amazing. Love it.
Before the show's over today, right? We gotta do predictions on a card.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to stick around for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got to get into that.
But also, we missed last week. You know what I'm saying? Bishop's Wi-Fi failed, so we weren't able to.
Don't blame it on me, liar. You got diabetes.
I'm not gonna lie. I had technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying?
Trash camera.
So we didn't get to talk about Pass versus Bill Collector. So real quick, can we sum up our thoughts on Pass versus Bill Collector for $100,000?
Who's gonna go first?
After 99 grueling months of battles, the Frack avoided so expeditiously.
Thank God, man. Holy shit. Hey, if it was to be any two dudes in the culture though, to get that opportunity, like to me, both of those guys are like not only like self-made, like none of them like they did that shit on their own, but also hella original. Like no one raps like Pass, no one raps like Bill Collector, and they've been doing their own style for years. So I'm really glad it went down that way. Personally, I'm super biased. I had Pass 2-1. I thought he clearly got the second two rounds, the second and third, but I thought that it was very close. Like it was like one of those battles that I had a feeling they were going to give it to Bill because of the energy and because I thought the judges giving it 3-0 to Bill, like most of them giving it 3-0 to Bill. To me, I was like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It seemed a little bit shaky, but I don't even really think battle rap should be judged in the first place. So that comes with that.
Yeah, that's the tough part about it. For me, I thought I got to watch it again, and it's been a couple of weeks now, but I do remember thinking that it was very close, but I definitely thought that I was leaning more towards to Bill. But like I was so happy because I was instrumental in convincing Pass to even get into the tournament. So for him to make it to the finals, I was like, yeah. You know what I mean?
He didn't leave with nothing, so they did their own little split at the end. So
they did do a split.
Yeah, he did. It wasn't what Gichi and Rum did. It wasn't 50-50, but Pass left with something which I think is really important in like after putting that many months like that.
Right.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I won $100K and I felt like I'm really gonna win, I get being a nice man and all that, but son, I might just be like, nah, I need that whole 100, son.
Yeah, I'm not.
Before they don't do it after.
I'll be like, bro, I'll give you a PS5 and I'll take you out to dinner and we could talk about how I'm gonna spend this money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I'm looking at it like after everything everybody went through, it's kind of like. But then again, Direct, the judging was trash. So you can't rely on that.
If you're gonna leave your fate in the hands of 7 bloggers who just do
trash
from their basement, like I'm not saying any of them are trash human beings, but it's like
their judging was trash.
None of them rap, so it's like you're putting your judgment into this panel of strangers.
Yeah, I'm asking for a split.
Yeah, no matter what, like no matter who I am, even if I'm Bill and they've been judging me to win all these close battles, like I'm still being like, I don't trust this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that judges. Well, that's a whole nother thing. But I
Yeah.
don't think all the judges were bad. I think there were some good judges.
No,
But
There was just the problem. The problem is that there was just too many big moments of trash judging, and that created that whole thing around it. And it was the lack of transparency that made it worse. Like they just handled that part worse than they could have ever handled it. You know what I mean? So, and you know what I mean? I share that sentiment. I thought it was very horribly put together, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So that brings us. Oh, I didn't even tell you who I thought won.
You guys do the card, yeah.
I thought Bill Collector got it, and this is why. I think Pass obviously is incredible, but Pass scares me sometimes in battles that matter because he raps in a way that says I'm better than you at rapping.
Right.
Sometimes in a competitive format, people want you to get straight to the point, then straight to the next point, straight to the next point.
Right.
So I was interested in seeing if he was going to formulate his bars like he did in the last round. Because I was like, the way Bill jumps out of comedy, goes right to a punchline. Does like a action joint. I feel like Pass would have to incorporate more than that in his style. And when I saw that he did some of that and he had like a huge moment in the second round, I think that I could tell by the way Bill was attacking him, the psyche of the judging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That I felt like Pass got it just in terms of rapping and just he rapped better. But Bill looked like he wanted it more. He looked like he was hungry for it a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's probably Pass's style.
But just got in his face and kind of slowed certain parts down.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have played into it would have been closer.
But that's Pass's style too, and that's what I love about Pass. He always looks like he's beating you effortlessly, like he's not trying as hard as you. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he didn't change up for the tournament, but I do feel like Bill, he was looking hungry and like he was ready for it for sure.
Yeah.
Yo, so Frack, to wrap up the show, right? We're gonna talk about Kings vs. Queens 3. I'm gonna name a battle, and we're gonna do the quick round robin. Who's gonna win the battle and why?
Okay.
All right. Straight to the point. And before I say this, I want to say that Loso was supposed to battle Farrah Funeral. You know what I'm saying? But I guess Farrah didn't have time to prepare. I would have wanted to see that, especially after what Loso did with Vixen. I feel like we all would have benefited. But
right.
Anyway.
What's up? Why they're not booking Loso anymore?
Like they just tried to.
Yeah.
They only want to verse girls now, man. I think Loso is one of those people also that kind of like is careful about what he does. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's just picking and choosing.
Careful what you do, gang. Let's go, Loso.
So all right, first one is a couple that lives together. Jack Boy Maine, First Lady Flames. Who wins?
They date?
What?
Yeah, they live together.
What?
You're joking.
Yes. No, I'm dead serious.
What?
I'm dead
First
serious.
Lady Flames and Jack Boy Maine is couple?
They together.
This is a troll.
Not trolling. Look, I'm about to show you.
Let's see the chat. Let me pull up the chat.
I'm gonna show you a video of them like in the kitchen together, like loving each other. Look.
What?
You see it? It's them. They're in the kitchen, like cooking breakfast. Like. That's the girlfriend giggle, bro. She got on a bonnet. He ain't got no shirt on. She in the kitchen.
All right, so
why did I move that, yo? Like,
I mean, you jumped. You pulled out the footage.
Is this is what you're basing it off of?
No, I'm just telling you.
I never even thought of that. Why did I fall for that? That's your best evidence that they're a couple?
No, I'm telling you. Listen, if a guy
is
in with his shirt off and a girl is in there in a sports bra and a bonnet and they're conversing.
So if you have a girl in your kitchen with a sports bra and a bonnet, y'all go together?
Damn, no women come into my house with a bonnet on that I'm not fucking with. If a woman is in my house with a bonnet on, it tells you something. It's personal. No girl wants to be seen in just a bonnet for no reason. But I'm telling you, there are a couple. I do know there are a couple.
He probably
Who was
hired
filming?
Huh?
Who
I
was
don't know.
filming?
It looked like he put the phone against the wall and was like, "I'm gonna run up on Boo Boo." OTFMZ. That's all I'm saying. So, who?
Oh, gee.
I'm just giving y'all the insight that there are a couple. Who wins that?
Jack Boy Main 3-0, First Lady Flames. You got to show up to the Rapoff event. You can't cat the week of. Come on.
Now, do you? I got you. So let me direct this towards Bishop. Bishop. My instinct would say take Jack Boy Main in this battle, based off styles. If you're battling Boo Boo, and you want Boo Boo to do good, do you cheat, or do you try to get Boo Boo up out of there? Like what do you do?
Me? Boo Boo is getting the fuck out of here. She's gonna get 30.
Step
Bad.
away from the camera. Go look Boo Boo in the eyes right now and just say, "I will slaughter you in front of 100,000 people on Sunday." You could look at your girl that you love and say,
You're
Hell no.
You're out of here. I'm gonna talk about everything.
You know what? If
I'm not battling my girl, bro. It's not
if
happening.
I'm battling my girlfriend on a stage in front of 100,000 people, I'm breaking up with her that day. My girlfriend is not a battle rapper, even in a hypothetical scenario.
"You gonna get back with her after
It goes viral.
What?
You can get back with her after it's over?"
Dodge. I'm not. No one who's consulting me for help on multis is going to be someone I'm dating for the foreseeable future.
Consulting on multis.
If Flames bodies him, and to the point where people are like, he gets bad blowback from it. How does that go when they get back home?
Yo, you remember when I said that fucking chicken you made was good? Yo, it sucked. Like, let's move on, bro.
Worse than that.
Let's move on, bro.
Talk about fetishes, all type of shit.
Let's move on, bro. That's a horrible battle.
All right.
That's a horrible battle. I don't
pick, Bishop. You didn't pick.
Hey, what I'll say is that the woman has the advantage in a battle like that because the woman can say more damning shit about the man in the relationship.
Have you seen Charlie Clips versus Couture?
Yeah. Who won that? It was close, right?
Yeah, but I don't think. But Jack Boy don't got the Charlie Clips fucking.
Clips bodied her?
Yeah, he did.
Anyways, I'll go with. Fucking, I don't know. First Lady Flame. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not excited for that match at all.
First Lady. I'm gonna put it on social media. Bishop took First Lady Flame. I'm gonna put your face on First Lady Flame side of my face.
I don't know. I'm just picking it because I want to move on. Right. DNA versus Official.
I think
I'm gonna go first. DNA.
I think Official's been on a downtrend. She hasn't been seen as elite as people saw her in the past, and I think just the battle where she gets right. But DNA, dog, he's just has abilities that not everyone.
I think ever since DNA's bouncing back after his battle with King Los, I think that it's just going to be trouble for him.
Yeah, and DNA lost to a woman. DNA lost to a woman last time, so he's not going to let that happen again.
Oh, I forgot. I might have to take DNA.
Hey,
DNA 2-1. I think Official's going to win the first round.
DNA got kissed on the cheek. That's more of a violation than a pocket check.
Yeah, I think Official will have a good round. I think she'll have a good round. But I don't think
I'm gonna take Official. I'm gonna take Official.
Take Official first round. I think she's gonna get him up out of there the first round.
I think she'll try this. I think she'll do better in the second. I think she'll do better in the second.
Nah, I think she's gonna come out scorching. No. Hold on. If DNA goes second,
it's over for her. It's over for her. It'll be a 30.
Official got to win the coin flip.
She got to win the coin toss. All right, Charlie Clips versus Yoshi. Whoa! I didn't even know that was on the card. Wow. Oh my god.
Bishop loves Yoshi.
Oh my god.
I see what Charlie Clips is doing this year.
Charlie Clips has been going crazy.
And he's taking matchups he knows he can make viral moments in. Like I guarantee he has a plan for Yoshi that's gonna be on some type of Instagram meme account that's gonna go super crazy.
Yep, I agree.
If Charlie Clips does guess which box I'm in and describes female boxes,
bro.
Oh, guess which box I'm in,
bro.
Yo,
that is crazy.
Yo, delete this part. And
he says, "Guess what box I'm in?"
Yeah.
And then the crowd starts guessing correctly.
Now, I think all of us, not to put words in your mouth, but I think all of us would pick Charlie Clips. But let me ask y'all this.
Yo, somebody said Frack just wrote down consulting on multis. Go ahead, keep going.
If Yoshi G leans into the character, she hasn't been leaning into it lately, like she was doing like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Right.
If she super leans into
She has
it
to. She
the
has
point
to.
where it's hilarious, can she actually sneak a win?
I don't know if she could sneak a win, but I think she could make a super entertaining, like, there's some battles that like transcend battle rap. I think if like they have like a thought versus misogynist battle, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
She really owns it, and she like takes the feminist route of like, yeah, I suck dick, you know what I'm saying, and kind of negates it from clips. I think she could really do, but I feel like Charlie's gonna come with like something more original than just being like,
What if he
"You're a
does
hoe,"
guess
you know
which
what I'm
box
saying?
I'm in, and she does guess what man I'm with?
Just
I
names all
don't
the
know.
battle
That
rappers.
has so much potential to be so entertaining. Averb versus KCJ.
Averb.
KCJ.
Oh, I'm the tiebreaker. You know what? I'm gonna say Averb. A piece of me want to say KCJ because Verb hasn't been on his square for a while. It seems like he's been going through the motions. Damn, Twiz. But I think that Averb wants to talk to a woman.
Yeah, that's why he's gonna lose. Averb really thinks like he really believes women are like lesser creatures, and this fool's gonna go up there and just say a bunch of like conspiracy theories about how the woman's brain is 20% smaller and say it all lyrical.
Yo, listen. I think Averb's gonna win this one, but I think somewhere down the line, somebody's gonna catch him. Somebody's gonna catch him in this angle that he's going with. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's gonna be KCJ because I think Averb got way too much experience.
Verb's gonna win the battle and lose the war by getting canceled.
But here's the thing, though. You want to know what? I don't think this was the matchup for Verb. Like, I feel like the type of conversations that KCJ has normally in her battles don't match Verb's content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Casey's hot and they're pushing her, and Verb is a legend. So
I kind of wish it was my verse, to be honest.
Yeah, I wanted to see the Verb verse my verse, or even
that's
Verb,
a no-brainer.
or even Verb versus Casey versus Yoshi.
Yeah, that battle's gonna be awkward because Averb's just gonna be talking about how women have pea-sized brains, and fucking KCJ is gonna be barring him out with gun bars, and it's gonna make no sense together.
Right. Yeah. So, I'm gonna lean towards Averb on that one. You got Averb?
Towards Verb because I don't know if KCJ is gonna respond to what he's saying in the way that we feel like we would want her to.
Sue Surf versus Vixen the Assassin.
Yo, I want to say Vixen. I want to say Vixen, but Surf has been on fire. Him and Gotti both been on crazy fire. Like, but Surf did. Listen, if I thought Surf beat Calico, if Calico didn't beat Surf with that performance he had, Vixen ain't beating him.
Yeah, no, Surf is on a legacy run right now, where he's just like he's making everybody forget that for a bunch of years he only had 2 rounds. So people are forgetting that.
Yo, you know what, bro? Imagine if they put Vixen against Verb. Oh, he's bumping. Yo,
she's got more passion.
Gonna bump you.
Vixen is smart.
Down to you.
Vixen is smart. I think that battle's gonna be close because I respect Surf for the matchup he's taking because he's taking matchups where he's like both Cortez and Vixen are like way smaller names who are dangerous opponents who know how to angle, and like he's putting himself out there. You know what I'm saying? And I think Vixen will have a really smart approach for him. I do think he's probably one of the best battle rappers right now just because of like his run recently. So I think that battle might be the best of the night.
So I think as long as Yoshi G stays creative, I don't think that might steal the whole show.
That battle is going to be the best or the worst of the night. It's going to be
right.
So now I think KCJ has to write certain material for that battle to be up there with the rest of them.
Yeah, that battle might suck.
Now, Gichi Gotti versus Jazz. I think most people would say Gotti because, can we give Jazz flowers on this? And we saw it versus Gaddis. and I was thinking this going into the Gaddis battle. Jazz is a master strategist. What Jazz does with strategy and battle rap is not just like, oh, she's the best woman that strategizes. She's one of the better battle rappers at strategizing.
Yep.
If there was going to be a top 5 people to write a strategy against Gichi and make it effective, she might be up there. But I think the Mike P battle reminded us that Gichi will take your soul and crip walk on it.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, man. I don't think Jazz has a fucking shot in hell against Gichi Gotti, bro. I think she's incredible, but I don't think she's got. He's trolling the shit out of her leading up to this battle, and it's funny. It's all great shit, bro.
Hey, as someone who's preparing for Gichi right now, let me say this: like, there's certain angles I think it's tough to battle Gichi because some angles you touch on is like that, like the fucking tree. Like, what are you gonna say to someone who is what all these battle rappers say they are? You know, so you're already at a disadvantage. But Jazz, I agree with you, dear. I think it's gonna be close because Jazz is the underdog and she has the leverage by being able to do what people don't expect. But I think Gichi's going to win because he also, what you're saying, he's become a master angler in his recent years. You know what I'm saying? So, and both of these people have a lot of shit they can say to each other because they're homies. I think it's going to be close. I think I'll edge Gichi.
Yo, listen, nah, bro. Nah. No. He's not going to slightly win, bro. It's going to be fucking flagrant disrespect. This man mortalized Loaded Lux. This guy mortalized Loaded Lux, bro. And he's just consistently...
Gichi made Lux bend the knee.
But styles make fights. Like, Gichi was the Jazz of that matchup. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jazz is the Gichi of this matchup. So it's like...
I want to give her a shot, but I just can't see it. I can't visually see it. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So are you giving her what? Like you saying she could win? Or she'll make it better.
My common sense is telling me that Gichi's gonna win, but I think Jazz will be. I think it's gonna be really dope. I think
competitive.
Jazz is gonna surprise the fuck out of people. I don't think she's gonna be whacked.
You know what? I was wrong. I was wrong when I didn't think that Jazz was gonna be able to hold up against Gaddis. So Gichi Gotti gotta like. As long as he's the Gichi Gotti that we all know and love, it's going to be the longest night Jazz has ever had.
So let me ask you this, right? So
who do you got, Drect?
Oh, Gichi. You have to take Gichi, in my opinion. If you know anything about betting and the odds in Vegas, the only way you taking Jazz is if you have a lot of money on the line and you going to septuple your bread.
Right. There's great odds
straight up in a bet. You know what I'm saying?
But bro, being in that position is the shit, bro. That was me versus Diz. Like, if you're in the septuple odds place, like, you got nothing to lose.
Right. So I think Jazz is gonna do better than everyone thinks she's gonna be.
Yeah.
And my question would be, so how is Gichi gonna handle it? Because honestly, with every other dude on this card, I think Jazz could beat them fair and square. Now, maybe besides Clips. I wouldn't take Jazz over Clips. Clips would be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But I think Jazz could beat every other guy besides Clips on this card fair and square.
You think she could beat Surf?
I think she could. I think it would be less of an argument than it is. I think it would be less of the odds against her than because you got to think Surf lost to 40 fair and square.
Yep.
40 kind of whooped on him.
Yep.
He admitted it too. You know what I'm saying? To 43-0.
Yo,
hardcore flavor. Appreciate the donation, bro. Is Gichi versus Frack a 3-rounder?
Yep.
Oh,
3 rounds of wonderful compliments.
Of a hardcore.
Yo, watch it be a regular battle for the first 2 rounds, and then the 3rd round be a compliment round where they apologize for everything.
No, that's a lit idea for a show right there.
Yo, just make sure I get.
I never meant anything I said.
Make that into a cartoon.
Hey, that's kind of like what me and Gichi skit when we did the White Battle Rapper movie.
Yo, they should do an event like that and call it bipolar.
Damn.
Bipolar. And everybody's just saying
what some of these battle rap leagues be calling their events. They'd be like schizophrenia 3.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, and
Presented by
I
Barbarian
know
Battlegrounds.
I know y'all ain't gonna want a horse in this race, but I have to say it, bro. Niggas versus bitches was the worst battle event name of all time, bro. I was like, dog, like, how do you even tell somebody you going to that? All right, babe, I see you later, babe. I'm about to go see niggas versus bitches. What?
Hey, I'm headed to beep versus beep.
You beat the second one? Frack, like, I don't say that word.
Yeah, this time.
All right, Soul Frack.
Man, use a beep.
Frack Con. Oh,
Damn.
now does Gichi start off against Jazz with the same way that he starts off against everyone else?
Yo, what did he say to that one girl? They said to Misfit, oh my God, what did him and Coffee Brown say to Misfit? Man, you was a dude. Or like, I think they said that. It was hella well set up.
Yo, I think that if Jazz loses the coin flip and has to go first, and she starts off saying "use a bitch" to Gichi, that's gonna set it.
I'm telling you, bro, underdog effect.
That's gonna set it. If
She
Jazz,
does well in the underdog. Oh man.
yo, but here's the thing, though.
If I'm wrong, I will concede and I will say, but I can't see it.
If
Bro.
Jazz
We all got
wins,
Gichi.
if the battle is good and Jazz wins and we all kind of know she won, how does that affect Gichi?
It depends how well he does.
Gichi's got me this week, then Clean Paper next weekend, then Jazz the weekend after. He's trying to get another belt.
Yo, I think Gichi Gotti, if he can continue this for 3 more years, can he be the first battle rapper to see 500K plus off battle rap?
What do you mean?
Is he going to be the first battle rapper to see that much money off battle rap? $500,000, man.
Why can't he be close to that already?
Can he reach $1 million?
I think so. I mean, 500.
He must have got good paper against Loaded Lux. His business. It seems to me that, you know, and I could be talking out of air, but it seems to me like Gichi understands business and understands his own value. You could see that. You know what I mean? And I can't see Loaded Lux's number coming down. You know what I mean? So I think he might already be in them brackets, bro.
Hold on. Yo, did they add Shuni, the rapper, versus Fonz to this card?
Did they?
Shuni called him out, and somebody.
There's other battles that you didn't mention. There's like a whole nother day of battles.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking
about?
I think
is
that real, Drect? You saying there's 2 days of battles?
Yeah, I think it's like C3 versus JC or something.
Hold on a sec.
I'm looking right now. Fonz versus Shuni the rapper, JC versus C3, Shotgun Suge versus Miss Miami, and also Steams versus Elijah Straight.
I don't see this, bro. Where are you seeing this?
Oh, Steams transitioned?
Yo, you have to relax. Oh, when I say Elijah Straight, I'm thinking Elijah Versa. It's Elijah Straight.
Yo, that's dope, bro. They got a 2 day
straight.
Hmm?
Is Elijah straight?
He's Christian.
Which one's the woman in that matchup?
You know, it says and also, like they're saying, and also we have a one-off battle.
I don't see that where you're seeing that, bro.
You know, someone's gonna have a bar in that battle. They got me versus a bitch because it's king versus queen.
Look, I'm not
send it to me, bro.
Look at you. Nah, I ain't sending shit, bro. I ain't sending
shit. You know what? I don't care, man. I just wanted to see it now, but that's we're gonna see Shotgun Suge.
You got to remember what Miss Miami did last time she was on Caffeine, and what Suge is affiliated with. I wish that was on the main card.
What happened again? The stamp thing.
That's why he said which was the queen. Steve.
Yeah,
I'll be missing these jokes.
Crack is out of control, but look, 7:43. We went overtime to let Frack talk his shit. You know what I'm saying? In case y'all just got here, he told
I
y'all
didn't
who
even
he
call
got
anyone
beat with.
out, man. This was tame.
Oh, Frack,
Call
call
somebody
someone
out right now.
out to wrap up the show.
Oh,
Yo,
shit.
you need that math matchup, bro.
Hey, Hoffa
Call
on
up
Hoffa
battle math for the name Hoffa. Loser gets the name Hoffa, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to battle A-Ward and Sharon this year. One of them. I don't want to do too much, but one of them.
Direct, call them. Call those matches right there.
Yo, bro. I actually can't.
Those are matchups that would test me in a different way, and I want
Ooh, I want to see A-Ward versus Frack.
I said the 3 best active battle rappers are Ill Will, Gichi, and A-Ward. That's what I said a couple weeks ago.
I agree with that. They're very
A-Ward's in rarefied air as far as his execution, and I think you have the pen to do it. But
yeah, I think A-Ward might have a long night against Frack.
You have to be in a rebuttal bag the whole battle.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, I tried to step up my rebuttal thing against Danny because I really be freestyling. Like, that's one of my skills, but I've never really had too many crazy rebuttals in battles. So I want to do more of that as I, come back to battle rap more.
The Sharon thing, bro, when we talk about who's the most consistent battler ever, the answer to that might actually be Sharon as far as having high-level performances every time since the time you started.
He's having a good year this year, too.
Yo, when have you ever seen a Sharon battle like, that was kind of whack?
Yeah,
I can't even think of Sharon. I can think of battles where I said I don't think he won. What'd you say? What'd you say, Frank?
He said all of them.
Damn. All right, yo, I'm chopping the shit out of this. I'm chopping the
shit
out of this.
That's the one.
Sharon is
Frack says all of Sharon's battles were trash.
Every single one. No,
all right. So you say A-Ward is whack and he got a funny accent. Sharon is whack and he got a funny accent too. I see you.
He got a funny accent. That's true. Like, the three of us are like the 3 different versions of white accents you could have. It's like a beautiful.
Yo, Frack, are you going for the title of best white battle rap?
He's Peruvian, bro. What's wrong with you?
Thank you, Bishop.
He's Peruvian.
I have to say it.
You don't know that we both Peruvian, bro?
Let's go. Talk.
Are you really
Peruvian? You don't know that?
Habla.
You don't know that, Direct?
Yo, bro, he said habla, man.
Bro, we got Tumis on our arms, dog. I got a Tumi on my arm. We Peruvian, bro.
No, I actually am Peruvian. Shout out Bishop.
Peruvian?
Shout out the culture. But no, I'm not really interested in being the best white battle rapper. I don't think I'm active enough or really white enough to maintain the smack killer role. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like A-Ward and Sharon are more consistent because they do it more and they love the shit more than me. But I feel like the matchups between both of us would be super awesome and good style clashes.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see the A-Ward one first and then get to the Sharon. Mm-hmm. But yeah, A-Ward versus Frack, that needs to be set up. Midnight Madness.
Oh, yeah. I've been talking about this and shit.
Yo, you try.
Sue Surf. Hey, Surf. Surf, we need Frack versus A-Ward ASAP on Midnight Madness.
I'd love
to got a battle at midnight.
Yo, Frack, this our clip. Say it. Frack, we gonna get you versus A-Ward on Midnight Madness if they want it.
Surf, what's up, man? Surf was trying to battle me on Midnight Madness for a minute. I was like, I don't know if I want that smoke. But
yeah, yes, you do. What are you doing? No smoke is duck, Frack.
It's true. It's true.
Get it popping, Frack.
Let's do it.
But yo,
all right, shout out to the people. Let them know what else you got going on before we get out of here. What do you got coming up next besides the battle?
Man, just tune in at Frack the Person. I got an album coming. I got skits coming. We got cartoons coming for Rapoff battles. And tune into the Gichi thing. I think me and Danny Meyers is out now, and the Gichi shit will probably be out in a couple of weeks too. So we're gonna make it happen this year.
Yo, Frack, much success to you, bro. You know
thank you for coming on the show. Appreciate the last minute you know what I mean, pulling up, because I should be way more effective in talking to you days prior, but we made it happen.
I need a Bay Area Ends hoodie, bro.
Got you. Already done. Already got. Oh, you gotta see. Hold on a second, matter of fact.
Why'd you get him started, bro? We about to bring the whole merch closet out.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you what it's crazy.
he got to come out with a big box. He's added the extra 48 points.
Does he live in a merch closet?
Yes, he does, bro.
He lives in the Wi-Fi room, huh?
God.
Hey, that's clean. That's clean.
You know what I'm saying?
Who'd you
Well,
make
Pat-
that for?
You.
Oh shit! I
Oh,
manifested.
that's a size extra small.
Nah, man.
It's
come
girls.
on.
It's a women's large.
There we go.
The women's large. Yo, man, I just want to say to y'all before we get off, Raptors ain't doing nothing. Warriors ain't doing nothing. Y'all need James Wiseman or something. Celtics all the way. Let's go.
Why Boston? What's your affiliation?
I'm from Boston.
You are? I
Yes.
thought you're from Florida.
No, I went to college there. You know what
Uh,
I'm saying? I get it popping everywhere.
hey,
People come up
Drect,
from
bro.
everywhere.
Congrats on GTX, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm hyped to see. I'm hyped to see what that
Thank you.
becomes.
You know, I've been a little quiet, but because there's a lot more announcements to be made, a lot more things to be wrapped up, and a lot to come. I'm gonna be extra loud.
It's okay. Your other two business partners are loud as fuck, so you don't need to be.
Yo, listen. They marketers. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Only thing I gotta say is Megan Good.
I can't. Battle rap fans are such idiots, bro.
Megan Good. Yo, bro, that's shorty. Man, wait till you see the shorty I bring through.
Oh,
That's all I got to say, bro.
GTX, baby.
GTX,
Direct.
man. Yeah, listen. We get the all-time
Jada Pinkett Smith and Direct.
No, I'm running. There will be no talks.
No entanglements. No entanglements.
No. On that note, I'm out.
Yo, this is Organized Culture. Every week, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Organizing the culture one episode at a time. Thank you to Frack. Thank you to Light Skin You, my co-defendant, Drect.
Hey, yo, clip full of Jada Pinkett. What's that, Frack?
Ball head.
Oh, hey. And little slaps.
Wow. All right, yo. Thanks y'all for tuning in, man. Peace.